Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of every mistake you've ever made? Like there's a constant replay button in your mind, showing you all your failures, your slip-ups, your not-so-great moments? It's heavy, isn't it? This feeling of being judged, not just by others, but mostly by ourselves. It can be absolutely suffocating. Well, I want to share something with you today that feels like the deepest, most refreshing breath of air you could ever take. It comes from a verse in the Bible, Romans 8:1, and it says this: "There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit." Let's break that down because those are some powerful words. No condemnation. What does that even mean? Think about a courtroom. Condemnation is the final guilty verdict. It's the judge slamming the gavel down and declaring the punishment. This verse is telling us that for anyone who has placed their faith in Jesus, that verdict is gone. It's been wiped clean. It's not just paused or put on hold. It's completely, utterly removed. God isn't looking at you with a cosmic clipboard, tallying up your faults and circling your mistakes in bright red ink. Because of what Jesus did, the case is closed, and the verdict is not guilty. You are declared righteous not because you're perfect, but because He is. This isn't some abstract theological idea. It has a massive impact on our lives right now, today. We live in a world that thrives on judgment. Think about it. Social media is a constant comparison game, right? We scroll through feeds and instantly feel like we're not doing enough, not successful enough, not good-looking enough. Then there's cancel culture, where one mistake can define your entire existence. And perhaps the loudest critic of all is that voice inside our own heads, the one that loves to whisper our worst moments back to us, especially late at night when we're trying to sleep. It's relentless. This is where Romans 8:1 steps in like a superhero. It looks at all that noise, all that judgment, all that self-criticism, and it says, stop. You're done beating yourself up. If you are in Christ, your identity is no longer tied to your past failures. Your worth isn't determined by your latest mistake. Your value isn't based on your performance. You have been given a new identity, one that is secure, loved, and completely free from condemnation. When God looks at you, He sees you through the lens of Jesus' perfection. He sees His beloved child, not a collection of errors. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but what about the second part of the verse? The part that says, "Who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit." This is where some people get tripped up. They think it's a condition, like, okay, you're not condemned if you're perfect. But that's not what it's saying at all. Walking after the Spirit isn't about achieving a flawless track record. It's about direction, not perfection. Think of it like a compass. Your heart, your intentions, your desires are now oriented toward God. You're aiming for Him. Will you stumble? Absolutely. We all do. Will you have days where you feel like you're walking more in the flesh than in the Spirit? For sure. But the key difference is your home base. Before, the flesh, our old habits, our selfish desires, our guilt, was our default setting. Now, the Spirit is our guide. When we stumble, we don't stay down, wallowing in guilt. Why? Because there's no condemnation. That freedom empowers us to get back up, to turn back to God, and to keep walking in His direction. Grace isn't a license to keep messing up. It's the fuel that gives us the power to get up and try again, knowing we're already forgiven. So what does this mean for you right now? It means you can let go of the shame you've been carrying. That mistake from 10 years ago, it's covered. That thing you said last week you regret, forgiven? That feeling of not being good enough? It's a lie. Jesus didn't just offer you a pardon, He set you completely free. He exchanged His perfect record for our broken one. And that freedom, that release from the weight of condemnation, looks incredibly good on you. It allows you to live with joy, with confidence, and with a peace that doesn't make any sense to the world. You are free. Live like it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that I hope brings encouragement and hope. I'll see you in the next video.